Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so like I told you yesterday, we have mom in town and we are not going to be doing any lives until next week. Jason and I will be traveling to Los Angeles and we will be doing a members only behind the scenes vlog. And I keep saying this, trust me when I say you don't want to miss this, but we have such an itinerary for this trip. It's going to be 3 days and it's completely jam packed. You guys are going to freak TF out. But we'll save that for the members only vlog. Now, getting back to this, Kim and Kroy are divorcing again. We all knew that this was inevitable. We knew that this was going to happen, especially the way that they went at each other with all the police calls and all of that before. And then they reconciled. And then they were like, you know what? We don't need therapy. We went to church. And I'm not making fun of anything. But I was like, wait a minute. You can't call the police 6 times in one night and be like, you know what? I went to church on Sunday and this is all over. And we're back to being a happy married couple, even though that we're super in debt. I don't know what world they were living in, but let's get into it. Before we do, smash that like button, show some love, hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, you guys. So we know that Kim and Kroy were originally divorcing, and then they called off their divorce, and now Kroy has filed for divorce again. Shocker. But it's not. And let me tell you why. Kim Zolciak and her estranged husband Kroy Biermann's attempt to work on their marriage failed after they started blaming the other for their money issues, which led to the ex-NFL star slapping her with divorce papers once again. RadarOnline.com has obtained the divorce petition that Kroy filed this week in Georgia court, only weeks after they both dismissed their initial divorce petitions following a reconciliation. Now, as Radar previously reported back in May, both filed for divorce, demanding primary custody of their kids and child support. Kroy demanded that Kim submit to a psychological examination, claiming she had wasted their money on online gambling. And Kim accused Kroy of smoking marijuana and pleaded for him to be randomly drug tested. But a couple weeks later, the duo was spotted out with their family at church. And this is what I say when they were asked. Like, even Kim's friends were like, she needs to get away from Kroy. And I'm sure Kroy's friends over here are like, he needs to get the hell out of here because this woman is spending a lot of money. I'm sure, listen, both parties' separate friends are going to defend both separate parties. That's just how it goes. That's your friend, right? But I just don't know how we went from 911, what's your emergency? Hi, yes, my husband, he hasn't done anything wrong yet, and it hasn't happened yet, but he's crazy, and I know it's going to be happening later, and I'll call you later. Actually, I don't need you right now, but I'll call you, and then when I call you, please answer. I'll just, you know what? I'll call you later. And we're like, what the kind of 911 call is that? So many fans got upset with her, saying that she was misusing emergency resources, services that other people really need in that moment. That's why people got so activated over this whole situation. That seems to be the word lately, activated. So let's say activated, okay? Let's get back into it. So the two then decided to give their relationship another try and call off their divorce. However, sources claim that things have gotten worse at home since they got back together. An insider told TMZ that the couple's fights are nasty and they blame the other for unpaid bills. They've gotten ridiculously petty over who hasn't paid bills, and they're counting down to pennies. Now, as Radar first reported, police were called to the couple's home following their initial split, and the exchanges were captured on police body cam footage. The insider said that the couple had a fight on Thursday, which led to Kroy threatening to file for divorce. And Kim allegedly dared him to do it, which he did, obviously. Now, in his new petition, Kroy lists the date of marriage as November 11, 2011, and he said the couple's marriage was irretrievably broken, with no hopes for another reconciliation. Well, hopefully you stick to your guns this time, friend, because this is inevitable. We went broke. She spent a lot of money. You spent money too. You guys had all of the opportunity. You were on TV for a long ass time. You had more opportunity than most people. You're on your own reality show. She was a housewife. You played for the NFL more opportunity than 90% of like the world, right? And then we buy all of these crystals, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, we gamble, we do all of the things, right? We buy expensive wine and stick it in a red Solo cup. What the f are you thinking? Of course you're going to be pissed at. You're probably pissed at yourselves, and then you're probably both like, it's you. No, it's you. No, it's you. No, this is your fault. Well, you spent a lot of money. Well, you need to get up off your ass and go get a job. You're the man. I had a job and I retired because I had a career, and that career paid millions of dollars. I should have been living comfortably. You went and spent the millions of dollars. You need to go support your family and be a man and get off your ass and get another job. How about that? Like, I could see why this would be so toxic and such a tumultuous sort of just a relationship that I wouldn't want anything to do with. Wait, and there's kids involved. All right. The ex-NFL star demanded primary custody of Kroy, Cash, Kaya, and Kane. He also demanded temporary and permanent child support. In addition, he wants Kim to vacate their Georgia home and allow him to have exclusive access. Kroy also asked the court to award him legal fees, and as RadarOnline.com previously reported, the couple still faces a series of lawsuits over unpaid loans and credit cards. Kroy even faces a lawsuit over an alleged debt to a casino in the Bahamas. On top of that, the couple was hit with a massive federal tax lien, which accused them of owing $1.1 million in back taxes. But as they previously reported, Kim's friend, well, she was furious after she decided to give the marriage another go. Everyone is beyond annoyed because she made such a huge deal and acted like Kroy was the devil. That's what a source said at the time. She had everyone in her life drop everything to support her and listen to her complaints day in and, well, I guess I'm sure at night too. And suddenly she goes back to him. This makes no sense. Well, she's not back with him for long. You know, it really is upsetting and it's sad because they do have a family together. But when you sit there and put things on paper, right? And I get it. It's not all just like that transparent if you list things out on paper, but it can be. It really can. The pros and cons of this relationship. Is it worth getting back together? No, because if you get back together, and who am I? I'm not a father, I'm not a mom, but if you get back together just because you're getting back together for the kids, but you guys are ripping each other's head off every 5 seconds and you're calling 911, abusing emergency resources, and your kids are watching this, you might as well just split off, go your separate ways, and let them see that you are happier. And there is a life beyond being stuck in a tumultuous, toxic ass relationship. But I'm no Dr. Phil, right? This is going to get ugly. All of the accusations are about to come out again. He wants her to move out of the house. I'm sure she probably wants him to move out of the house. He not only wants her to move out, he wants primary custody. He wants child support. He wants her to pay his legal fees. On paper, this has to be so overwhelming for her. So she's going to meet him. She's going to be like an eye for an eye. On paper, she's going to say, I want primary custody. I want child and spousal support. I want him to move out of the house. I want him to pay the legal fees. Nobody is backing out of this. It's kind of like Tom and Ariana still living in their house together. Both of them are like, it's my house too. It's my house too. Well, it's also my house. Yeah, it's my house. Why should I have to leave? It's going to get ugly. But I want to hear what you guys think. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.